Well, yeah, Freedom is a 40-year-old iconic Australian heritage furniture and interiors brand. And it's a brand that's going through an enormous amount of transformation. And I think the best way to answer the question, what's it like to work for Freedom, is to understand our values. We're design-led. So what does that mean? It means we have great taste. We're surrounded by talented, creative people, and we have some of the most beautiful furniture and interiors in the industry. So if you have great taste, if you like to be surrounded by beautiful things, then Freedom's a great brand for you, where you can express your creativity and be part of something that is very tasteful and very design-led. There's an enormous amount of change going on in the organisation. So if you want an organisation that's sort of fairly rigid and static and everything's going to be the same from day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year, Freedom's probably not the place. In some ways, we're a little more like a startup and a little less like a large corporate. There's a lot happening here. And that dynamism, that'll attract a certain type of person. Empowerment means that all our team members have a voice. We want people in the stores to feel like they're connected with the support centre. We want people in the support centre to feel connected with the stores. And it's just this idea that everybody's voice is important. So that's not the case in many organisations, but in Freedom, this idea of empowerment, that is absolutely at the core of our culture. So if you want to have a voice and you want to be heard, you want to be part of an organisation that's listening to your ideas, then Freedom's a great place to work. So retail is a very dynamic industry, and one of the hallmarks of retail is you can start your career and move up through the organisation, and that is absolutely true of Freedom. Where possible, we want to promote from within. So I think that for people that come into our organisation and are passionate and are talented and have ability, there is a lot of opportunities. And we have people now on our senior team that started in sales jobs or in warehouse roles within our business. So that mobility through the organisation, if that's important for you, then definitely Freedom is a very dynamic company that'll be of interest to you. Excellence is absolutely one of our core values, but what company doesn't strive for excellence? In our case, excellence is about measuring twice and cutting once. It's about this idea of it's more important to do the thinking up front and make sure that when you do something, you do it right. And that just means that we're not going back and revisiting solutions, and that's a part of the Freedom that we're trying to build. So if you're meticulous or fastidious about getting things right and doing a great job, if you're passionate about delivering quality work, then you'll fit right in. As the CEO of Freedom, communication is very important to me. We want everybody to be in the loop, but that's about trust and transparency. So I'm trying really hard to build a high trust environment where everybody knows where they stand and there's lots of straight talk. Now that's not for everybody, but if that's for you, if you think you can thrive in an environment where there's openness, then great, you'll love Freedom. And so that's it. That's who we are. We're really just a very passionate bunch of people trying to do something fantastic with this brand, and it is an incredible brand. You know, I would encourage anybody looking for a dynamic place to work with upward opportunities and somewhere that you can bring your brain, then Freedom is a great opportunity for you. So please come and take a seat with us at Freedom.